Welcome to my channel. I didn't mean to start this channel off like this in a hotel room, in between apartments, dating but privately. And somehow this is the most peaceful I felt in a long time. Welcome to my in-between chapter era. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the beginning when I moved out. So a lot of y'all don't know. I had stayed in my place for like 10 years. And so after 10 years, you would think like, okay, it's time to move. 10 years is a long time. Normally people don't stay somewhere but between 2 and 3 years, but it was a whole 10 years for me. And I actually had did a lot. I had got my insurance license, accidental, life and health. I had took a test to be a credit repair specialist. I had let me see, what else did I do? Oh, I had started my Airbnb business. I was working as PNC Insurance. I had got my 2024 GT line Kia Forte, brand new. They only had 3 miles when they got it to the line, and 23 once I picked it up from the dealership. And I have built my credit up from, I had a high 600, almost 700 credit score, dropped all the way down to 400s, built it back up to high 6s, and went and purchased my car. Was working on my job for 2 years. And so I decided, like, okay, it's time to level up. I've been here for 10 years. It's time to go. So I did. I decided to move out. And I'm not gonna lie. It was like, go by your income or whatever. But at the end of the day, we had went through a recession within them 10 years. The government had shut down for the first time in 10 years. Within them 10 years, all kind of stuff. So, my daughter, when she was born, she had to have heart surgery at 4 months. So I couldn't work for at least the first 6 years of her life. And then I moved out. I was on my own. And then I moved and went to college for a medical assistant. And I was staying with my mom at the time. And then my car broke down, her car broke down. And then I decided, like, I just wanted to go to college anyway, just to prove that I could go. So that's what I did. And I was an A&B student, and I should have just finished it, but I already knew. I did my research. I already knew, like, some people make good money, some people don't. But what I was going to do, I don't feel like it would have gave me what I was looking for anyway. So I just decided. So just something real light, so real quick. I'm just trying to bring y'all up to date to where, how did we get here? So because this is my first video, I might as well just put that in this video and then keep it moving. So boom. This has been a time. So once I moved out, I have jobs that are forever jobs. So if I don't work for a year, 2 years, 3 years, and I go back, I still have a job. Thank God for that. Cover me. But the thing is this. It was a transition. It was something that I wanted to get out of. It was something that I didn't want to stay in any longer. At a point, I had food stamps. I weaned myself off of food stamps. At a point where, you know what I'm saying, this is low income. All my jobs have been good ever since before my daughter was even born. And so now it's like I'm doing what I usually do. But the transition was hard. Like every time I was about to move, the people from the office would come in, and like they was looking for something to be like, oh, you can't move, da 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 da, whoop, whoop. And I was just like, yeah, I can't do this. So let me move out. My whole thing is, if I move out and I'm away from them for whatever amount of time, you know what I'm saying, living with somebody, whatever the case, just let it be. I won't be there. So I don't have to use that address no more. So now, you know what I'm saying, it's a transition. It really is a transition. It's been very interesting nonetheless. So, you know, we moved out, and, you know, I kept getting this close to a new place. Finally, I found a place or whatever, and then now I'm starting it over again. I'm looking for another place, and, you know, I kept on getting close and close. So now, you know, I got a couple of jobs under my belt. I now have a store, and I'm having a travel business, and I'm starting a whole new group. So, and I also do taxes and all that. So, I am a certified tax expert. I am a certified credit repair specialist. I do have a accidental life and health license, and it's going on 3 years now. And, you know, I'm starting this new group where we're going to be traveling and doing all kind of stuff. And of course, like I said, I'm dating, so yeah. Not too much though. I'm not really trying to put all that out there, because there will not be any pranks and no stuff like that. But nonetheless, you know what I'm saying, it was a lot going on, and at this point in my life, I am truth and peace. I do not do all the drama and all that. I might watch it, don't get it twisted, but I will not sit there and be the main character in the middle of some drama. I am usually the peacemaker. I am usually the middleman. I'm the real, she meant this and she meant that, and it was supposed to be, they was just trying to say, that's how I am. I love peace over pressure. So at this moment, I'm like far out in a way, and I'm not about the city or none of that. I'm like away, and you know what I'm saying, I'm not rushing the process. I am taking every moment in to handle my business, and that's what I did when I was in my old place. I was like, okay, let me, you know what I'm saying, do this and this and this and that. I've been doing taxes for now going on 3 years. I got my insurance license going on 3 years. I did PNC for 2. My Airbnb business is also going on 3 years. My travel business is just now starting. And you can also find me on Facebook, Nunu Butler. And you can also find me on Facebook at VIPPRP. If you are a business person who lives in my city and you're looking to be around like-minded people, this is what the group is for. It's very top tier. It's very curated. You can also find me on London Dior on Instagram, or you can find me at VIPPRP. Awesome. So yeah. So that's that. It's been uncomfortable because some people think, oh, you fell off, and some people think, like, you know, I'm a stable person and I like to be stable. This is not the most stable, but it can be if you intended for it to be. And that's where I'm at. I'm trying to make it big. We've been in 5-star hotels, we've been in 5-star restaurants, we've been all over town. Kid you not. But like, I've been active and I've been trying to make sure that I find, you know, the right place was for me, because I do plan on being there for a while and doing more things. And yeah, so that's that. So just because you're in between chapters, it doesn't mean that you're behind. And that's what I'm trying to really say. At the end of the day, it doesn't mean you're struggling. It doesn't mean you're behind because you in a room in a hotel or you don't have an address. It doesn't mean it, because I am very certified and very licensed at this point, and all I have to do is plug up the internet and go to work. So yeah, so it's really not, you know, nothing on the lower end of things, low vibrational energy or nothing like that. But at the end of the day, I really need to get to my storage, but because I don't have a car, we're recycling. But I have brand new everything in my storage, brand new everything, literally everything, a whole house in there, a whole wardrobe in there, everything is brand new. So if you see me in the same thing in these videos, don't judge me, honey, because we're very up to date around here. But as of right now, they do have washer and dryers, kitchenettes in here and all that. So, you know what I'm saying, we can wash clothes and we can recycle them clothes until, because where I'm at and where my storage is like two separate ends of the world. So yeah, imagine trying to go over there. That's like $30+ and I'm just not willing to do that right now. So, you know, life is transitioning, and you know, these in between chapters, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all in on it, because yes, I'm still bossing. Yes, I'm still doing me. Yes, it's still top tier. Yes, it's still this, it's still that. So at the end of the day, I just kind of want to like bring y'all in with me and take y'all on this, you know, little journey or whatever. But yeah, I just kind of want to let y'all know what's going on. But stay tuned to the next clip, and we'll get into this whole journey thing now. So of course I'm working right now. As always, I'ma always be working, so yeah. But let's talk about being in between but not broken. You know, it was a move out, it was a transition. This is my peaceful life. Not rushing anything, but you know, I'm still on what I'm on no matter what. And you know, life goes on. So, you know, it's like hotel hustle mode right now. You know what I'm saying? Still boss energy, still bossing up, still working, still doing what I gotta do. And you know what I'm saying? Right now, you know what I'm saying, I gotta do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? I'm planning on, you know, from here, my plan is to be into the new place, and building my credit right while I'm here right now. I just being smart about it, you know what I'm saying? Not spending too much, not overdoing it, not trying to, you know, basically make people think like, You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to prove something to them or nothing like that. This ain't none of that. You know what I'm saying? Because wherever I was and I just decided to open up, I probably would where I was, just so that you know the people really do go through it. It's real life. It's what happens sometimes. When you want to do, when you get off other people's time and you stay not owned, but you want to be in control of your life, you can't be in your control of your life living under other people's rules and stuff like that. I try to give, you know what I'm saying, realness, because at the end of the day, you know, it doesn't have to stay here. This is like, I really fell out of so many times before in real life and bounce back. So right now, I don't feel like it's a problem to try to like record this part of my life, because it's not a setback. It's not too much, and it's not gonna put you too much into my business, but it'll just show you that real life is real life. So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, you can build from anywhere. You know what I'm saying? You just have to have that goal. You gotta have that mentality to know that like this is like what I'm gonna do, and I'm not gonna stop until I get it done. You know, and you know, it's just like luxury is a mindset. Luxury is how you carry yourself. You know, it's not about where you're at. It's not about the location of where you're at. It's not about impressing people or whatever. If it's in you, it's in you, and that's just that. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, you elevate and where you are, and it starts mentally. It starts from what your mindset and what you're out and what you're trying to do in life. People think that you need everything lined up just before you blow up. No, you go through it at the end of the day, because you have to start somewhere. You know what I'm saying? This is my transition chapter in my life, and this is my first video, and I'm just showing y'all what life really is behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Before we get to that chapter of the good life, you know, a lot of people don't put you into it. A lot of people do. It's really, you know what I'm saying, stability for me, and that's what I'm going for. I'm going for stability. I'm going for being on my own. And sometimes when you go through a transition, life is going to test you. Like, do you really want to transition? Do you really want to be on your own? Can you really make it? Is it too much for you? Is it gonna break you? Is it gonna make you? Are you ready? Are you really ready? Are you gonna get up and do what you gotta do? Or are you gonna stick with it? Or are you going to do what it takes to make sure you get where you want to go? Life is going to do that to you. That's what it do. And I'm prepared for it, because it's like, I know I've been through a transition before. I'd rather go up than down. So at the end of the day, this is where I'm at in life. And it's real. It's really real out here. So, yeah. Pretty much, you know, let's talk about dating. So, dating right now is like my soft girl era right now. It's been around since I had a real date. You know, I've met a lot of people and they really got my back. They really been there for that, for your girl or whatnot. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, I'm keeping things low key, because nobody really needs to know like exactly what I'm going on and what it is, because really, you know what I'm saying, people be trying to put on shows for people when it comes to this dating life, and I just don't feel like I'm putting on a show, or I need to put on a show, or I don't want people to think that I'm putting on a show. Like, I'm really, you know, keeping this to myself this time, because it's between me and them. And if I do come out, it's going to be a mutual thing to talk about it, you know. So I've started dating, but I am moving very differently this time, and I don't want to say too much, give too much. I just want y'all to see, you know, like me, my transition, where I'm at, and you know what I'm saying, just to give you a little bit about what you'll be observing, what type of energy it'll be. You know what I'm saying? My energy is gonna be like into what I'm doing, you know, and see where, you know, the relationship goes within it. You know, you don't tell everything, but at the same time, You know what I'm saying? I am letting this go where it needs supposed. I'm letting this go where it's supposed to be, and letting, you know what I'm saying, someone pursue me properly, and you know what I'm saying, not like trying to prove a point that like I'm dateable, or you know what I'm saying. I always keep a man because that's how I think people see me, or anything like that. Like, we had a long conversation the other night, and you know what I'm saying, we hit it off real good, and I just feel like there's a lack of communication in some relationships, and you know, people be putting these titles and these descriptions on people, and like all dudes is this and all females is that, and I just really feel like people just really don't get to know who they talking to. You know what I'm saying? But you know, at the end of the day, I haven't dated in a very, very long time, and we can say dating in a lack thereof. But at the end of the day, you know, it's like me dating and me not dating are two different people. And so at the end of the day, you know, you'll be seeing a softer side of me probably. But I am dating while going through what I'm going through. But I'm not trying to make it like, come save me. I need a man is supposed to this and a man is supposed to that. You know what I'm saying? If it go there, it go there. If it don't, it don't. I am my own person, you know, and I have responsibilities. And if I can, you know what I'm saying, while I'm going through what I'm going through, I'm going to show the person, like, yeah, you know, I am responsible. I go through some things, but I still got time for you. I still can maintain a relationship. I'm still on top of my things, because what I'm going through is not like low vibrational where it's like, oh, you're struggling. People be like, you don't have room to date. What do you have? Get yourself together. It is what it is, but I don't look at it as a struggle. I look at it as a transition, because that's exactly what it is. And you know, I don't need to announce who I'm entertaining at the time that I'm entertaining. If he stays, you'll see him. And at the end of the day, yeah. So basically at this point, I just feel like this is my new life. This is a new era. This is a new channel. This is a vlog. I usually don't really talk that much in my videos, but I'm going to talk now, and I'm going to basically keep my dating life private. I'm going to show you a real life hustle boss, leveling up, keeping it top tier, you know what I'm saying, keeping the mindset that I've already had. And privacy is the new luxury, for real. You know what I'm saying? We always talking about this, and this, and this, and that. But I just really want to move silently and protect my peace. And, you know, as of right now, you know, let's talk about how basically, you know, staying classy during this time. So basically, I am in my soft girl era. If you don't know, then you should know. Like, and that just means like, I don't want to feel like I have to carry the world on my shoulders by myself, and feel like, oh, I'm gonna have tunnel vision because, you know, people think that you're going through something. I don't think that I'm going through nothing. I just think that I made a decision, and, you know, this is what I'm doing. So with that being said, you know, I can keep my energy up. I can keep my femininity. I can, you know, stay doing what I gotta do. And so, yeah, so right now I'm just in some comfortable clothes, you know what I'm saying? And I'll just be in, and once I get to the shelter, I will be switching my clothes out. I don't really try to carry that much with me at the moment because I don't have a car right now, but we'll be getting in some rules pretty soon. Don't get it twisted. I've had some things come up and go on, but at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? It's really nothing. It's neither here or there. This hotel room isn't a setback. It's just like a strategy stop, because at the end of the day, I have put in my applications and I have done what I gotta do. I personally wanted to build my credit just a little bit more. I know I don't look like what I'm building yet, but this is the combo for my elevation, and you know I still gotta work. I still gotta get up and hustle and do what I gotta do when I gotta do it. You know, don't get it twisted. You know, I'm just gonna probably end this here. I'm gonna kind of let y'all see what I do on a daily basis in this video at the end of the video. And so I'm just like, right now I'm just gonna have the sit down in the beginning, and then in the end I'm gonna kind of show you like what I like, go to the gym and work out or whatever. But my battery is low, so I'm just gonna say this: if you're in between chapters too, don't panic. Some of the best, some of the best, we glow up, we start in quiet rooms and no one claps for. But this is my hotel era, soft, strategic, private, working, and we're just getting started. So at the end of the day, I'll see you in the next chapter, and stay tuned to the end of the video so you can see what else I do on a day-to-day instead of just sitting in the room. But today was just one of those days. But at the end of the day, you know, like I said, eventually I'll probably introduce him without exposing too much. And we have a journey ahead of us, so stay tuned, and I will see y'all in the next chapter.